If it's gonna give me a headache, it's too expensive. You can have it. You know, like my peace is way more important. So if I have a car and you feel like that's your way of having access to me, come get it. Man, listen, what people don't understand, it be the smallest things that make my day over.
I already know how
all that big shit. Like, oh, you bought me a car, and then what? It ain't mine no more. You know what I'm saying? Like, it be the little things that count. Like, for real, for me, it's food.
all love fucking food.
Food. It's flowers. It's like the thoughtful things that you do. It's the effort that make me feel like you really care. When you really care for somebody, the thought, the effort is way more important. It shows that you care.
I have days where I don't want to see nobody. I don't want to talk to nobody. Just leave me alone. And it's not because I don't like you or nothing. I could be in the room. Awkward silence makes me happy. Like I don't want to talk if there's nothing to really talk about. Like I have those days and I'm numb. I don't feel nothing.
People genuinely hate your peace. They hate you having peace. They really do. They go out their way to disturb it at all costs. By any means necessary. Let me disturb your peace. You see it in their everyday activities, what they do, how they do things to get under your skin. People study you, watch you. They hate it. But guess what? You could never disturb my peace. Maybe for a moment, but not for long. Because I live a very, very peaceful life. You know. Hold on for a second. Let me get something so I can avoid this noise that's around me. All of a sudden, everybody want to make noise. Hold on. Hey, y'all. Sorry about that. I needed to put the noise eliminator on my speaker so you don't hear all the little conversations and the noise all of a sudden that's out here. It was so peaceful just a minute ago, but I digress. Anyway, as I said, people hate your peace. They despise it. They despise it. They the first person to say, oh, you standoffish. Oh, you so quiet. You don't talk as much. Because folks that are quiet, we like our peace. We don't like a whole lot of extra conversations talking about foolishness and drama. We don't like it. That's why we stay out the way, typically. You know, pull in our garage, let the garage door go straight down. Peace. And see, we live in an era where people despise peace. They like a lot of chaos, negativity, drama, talk about people all the time, gossiping, always got something to say, always worrying about what somebody else is doing because they hate peace. They despise it. So they go out their way to disrupt yours. At least they try to. But let me tell you, so you get a very limited amount of time to disrupt my peace. Not long. I'm going to just move around. I do it all the time. I don't care what it is. I walk away from any and everything. If it's causing me my peace, I got to go. Expeditiously. I don't need money that bad. I don't need friendship that bad. I don't need a business relationship that bad. I don't need nothing that bad. If it's disrupting my peace, it costs too much. I mean that. I'm almost a half a century. Why would I let the latter part of my life be stressful? Absolutely not. I would not ever let that happen. God put too much work in. I put too much work in. My husband put too much work in for me to allow at this stage in my life to be noisy. A lot of people are having heart attacks, dying at a drop of a dime because they allowing the chaos and the foolishness of others to impede on their life and impede in their peace. Absolutely not. You won't mess with me. No, ma'am, no, sir. You're going to stress yourself out before you stress me out. And guess what? When I see that I'm getting stressed and you take me out of character, I gotta move around. Fast, quick, and in a hurry. Expeditiously. You want to stress yourself out every time before you stress me out. I'm not doing it. I'm not that dug in. I don't need it as bad to let you stress me out. Nope. I don't care what people crying about in the economy. What they doing? It's a million ways to skin a cat. So letting people and their foolishness stress you out is absurd. Leave them where they are. My peace is a non-negotiable. And you all have to get to that point. Don't let people stress you out, because people love to do it. They're going to bring their nonsense to you, especially if they know you're an empath and you got a heart of compassion and you're so thoughtful and caring, and you'll give a person a shirt off your back. They're going to come to you to disrupt your peace every time. That's why you got to ignore certain phone calls, avoid people at all costs, don't say much to them, don't even look at them. Because that's a sure way to have people take your peace away. You don't be taking it away. No ma'am, no sir. Sorry. But for those of us that's over the age of 35, don't let nobody stress you out. Absolutely not. Play those games in your younger years, not as you get older. Because guess what? Stress will kill you quicker than anything, any disease. You wonder why people dying at their jobs, dying sitting at the table, all types of foolishness, because they stressed out. They then took on the problems of somebody else and putting it on their back. Let God handle it. Pray for folks and let heaven smile upon them. It's not for you to handle. I learned that very quickly. You know, taking on people's problems. You got heart palpitations and foolishness, worrying about other people's stuff, and they not worrying about you at all. So you gotta learn to quiet the noise, enjoy your peace, and move on. That's why I'm alone most of the time. You ain't gonna be stressing me out. I don't want to hear about it. Oh, well, let me tell you. Nope, you're not telling me that. I don't want to hear it. Excuse me. Because I'm not calling you, bringing that to you. You're not going to bring it to me. I don't want to sit on your step. I don't want to come over. I don't want to go have lunch with you. I don't want to do any of that if that's going to cause me stress. Leave people where they got you messed up. People get mad when they know they can't stress you out. They hate it. They hate peace. They take it as arrogance, pompousness, and things like that. No, it's none of that. It's just knowing who you are and having zero tolerance for foolishness. That's all it is. You get to a certain point in your life, you're like, I'm good. Seriously. And that's where I'm at. I hope you are. But, if it costs you your peace, it costs too much. That's it, that's all.